Guatsi, Keshe, greetings. I am Jon Ghahate. I am the cultural educator here at the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center. The accomplishments of humankind is as diverse as there are humans on this planet of ours. And interestingly, the accomplishments are not limited only to one side of this planet. One of the unique characteristics of us as human beings is our ability to question. Why this or why that? How come this and why not that? It's through this characteristic, as human beings, we question and therefore we observe. One of the unique things of science is that we question and that we wonder why. One of the unique things also about humankind is that they've been observant of their environment, of their universe, of their world. Behind me you see an impression that it was inscribed somewhere, perhaps in the past, in what we now call the state of New Mexico, where someone observed the celestial movements of this planet. We now know that through science, a unique event occurs that has been happening year after year, century after century, millennia after millennia, that it's a record of this planet, of this journey through the universe that explains why certain things happen, this natural phenomena. That natural phenomena that we see will be taking place this month. We call that the spring equinox. We now know through science that this journey of our planet of ours is at 90 degrees, which makes the amount of day equal to the amount of night. But to the people centuries and perhaps a millennia ago, understood it as a unique point in time that they found out certain things. It was a time for observation. They noticed certain things occurred, but it was also a time of recognition, a time of a new beginning, of a time of planting. We call this the spring equinox. But for peoples centuries ago, they didn't have science to explain this. They only understood it as a natural phenomenon. We here at the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center work to ensure that the narrative of our Pueblo ancestors is not solely based just on perhaps storytelling or simply limited to hearsay, but really that the culture, the characteristics, the civilizations that existed here on this side of the planet were also based on science and observation. It is through these skill sets that we now work to ensure that the narrative of our Pueblo people is continued, and the heritage that we carry and the legacy of our peoples is still a very important part of who we are and helps us identify us as human beings. So when we look up in the sky and see the stars and see our planet as it moves through its journey around our star, the sun, we share that with that intimate knowledge of us as Pueblo people. To learn more about the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center, what we want to help our guests understand about our Pueblo culture and narrative, please visit our website at indianpueblo.org to learn more. If you have any questions, certainly we invite you to ask us questions and we will be glad to help you with your inquiries into our Pueblo culture.